So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a pair of shoes which might be one of the most comfortable shoes for 2023. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel guys, please make sure you're gonna press the like button and maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at the latest generation of this running shoe, which in the last couple of years was always on the top spots for one of the most comfortable shoes in the world. So let's go ahead and also take them out of the box guys, which as you can see will come in this type of box, which will try to cut down on this cardboard material, which means that we are actually gonna get these shoes in this brown box, which will also have the labeling from the delivery service on top of it. So most definitely I'm not a big fan of this one, even though it's gonna cut down on the actual waste of this cardboard. I actually like the shoes to just stay in a box, which looks nicer than this. But let's go ahead and continue with the unboxing. So as you can see inside, we're gonna have this third generation of this Nike Invincible Run Flyknit. So in the last 2 years guys, Nike has brought us this new range called the Invincible Run. So around 2 years ago we had the first release, and last year we had the second one, which in my opinion had very small differences comparing with the first one. But now in 2023 guys, we're gonna have finally a new design, which to be honest still looks a lot with the first two. But Nike is saying that this one it's a completely new design, which to be honest I kind of see it. But this one it's still gonna use roughly the same materials, also the design lines as the previous two. So this one it's available at least here in the UK in 4 color combinations, and the retail price for this one is £170, which I guess it will be around 185 or 190 US dollars. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So for this Invincible Run 3 guys, we're gonna have an evolved Flyknit upper, which will have some strategically placed zones of breathability, where apparently our feet will heat up the most. So as you can see, this one will also have this flywire actually quite exposed. So most definitely this one it's a very interesting design. Here on top of the turbo section we're also gonna have this very big Nike Swoosh in this dark blue colorway. But continuing now to the lacing system guys, you can see that for this plastic mesh material we're gonna have some reinforcement for these eyelets, which as you can see will keep in place these flat blue laces. And underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have this normal tongue, which as you can see almost half of it will be made out of this same plastic mesh material, while for the actual upper we're gonna have a normal Flyknit, which also at the top will have this rubber tag, which is actually quite long. So on top of it we're gonna have written Nike Invincible Run 03 Nike ZoomX Flyknit. So as you can see here in the midfoot guys, on top of this Flyknit material, at least on the lateral side we're gonna have this rubberized Nike Swoosh, which in my opinion has a very interesting design. But as the previous Invincible Run from last year, on the medial side we don't actually have any Nike swooshes. But going now at the back of the shoe guys, we're gonna have this Flyknit material, which will be slightly a bit different to the one used here at the front. So as you can see, this one is gonna be totally different to the one comparing with last year, where here at the ankle section we had a lot of padding and a very smooth transition. But for this one, as you can see, we're gonna have a lot less padding for this ankle section, but to be honest I didn't find that to be a problem. And also guys, at the bottom we're gonna have this foam insole in this dark blue colorway, which will also have on each shoe a different design. So in my opinion this one looks quite nice. But as you continue now, on the outside of the back of the shoe you can see that covering the heel section we're gonna have this iridescent material, which on top of it will have written, at least on the lateral side, Nike ZoomX. So this one will take us to this heel counter support, which comparing with the last one from last year, this one will be a lot smaller and it will be placed in a precise location. So now guys, we can go to this ZoomX foam, which will be an ultra responsive and lightweight, which will give, as I've said earlier, a very bouncy and springy effect. So this one it's gonna be completely changed comparing with the one from last year. So this one is gonna have a rocker design. So this one will also have a different design where you're gonna have these lines already in place, which I guess will try to mask these wrinkles which they are actually appearing on this shoe from the first day. So apparently the front part of the shoe, it's actually a bit wider than the one from last year, which was already quite wide. And this one was made on purpose to have more stability. Also on the medial side we're also gonna have this tab in this orange color, which will also have written on top of it Nike ZoomX Invincible Run 3. And now guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole, which will have roughly the same pattern as the one used from last year. About this one guys, it's gonna have slightly more holes where we're gonna have exposed this ZoomX foam. So most definitely this one will be more flexible and it will give a better comfort overall. And apparently this one will also be slightly a bit more durable than the previous one, which a lot of people were complaining that it's wearing down quite fast. As in for the actual sizing guys, for this one I went with my true to size, which I've also done with the previous generations. So for me, as I have a skinny feet, this one fits me just fine, and I would say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet guys, I would suggest you to go either with your true to size or even try a half size up, just to make sure that this upper is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall guys, this brand new release of this Invincible Run 3, in my opinion, it's actually looking quite good and it's gonna provide a very good level of comfort. And having this new design, I'm really glad that they actually decided to just change it up. As you might know, the previous two releases for this Invincible range, they were almost the same, but for this one they actually changed everything from the upper, which has some new materials and new tech, to this new design for this ZoomX foam. So I would say that in case you don't have the previous two generations of this Invincible Run range, you should most definitely go for this one, as it's looking quite good and it's also offering a very good level of comfort. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release of this Nike ZoomX Invincible Run Flyknit 3. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.